Welcome to Super at 60 and our new farmhouse in the forest. If you are new to the channel, we are grateful to have you here. On my last Simple Supper video, I promised you my next video would be dessert. Yes, Lou and I just love ice cream. So I created a low-carb, good-fat version of vanilla, strawberry, and our most favorite, chocolate ice cream. I'll begin with strawberry. Yes, fruit has carbs, but berries are very low in carbs. Try to choose blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries. All recipes for today's ice cream will be below. There are just a few ingredients, most of which you already have in your fridge and pantry, I'm sure. You'll need 2 cups of cold whipping cream or heavy cream, 1 cup of coconut milk, unflavored and low carb. Now this does not taste like coconut if that bothers you. A pinch of salt and a teaspoon of vanilla. Give it a good whisk, but don't make whipped cream. It should still be very pourable. I always give it a quick taste. For a sweetener, I use organic allulose. I'll link that below. It dissolves just like sugar. It has absolutely no aftertaste. We love it. Try to find nice red juicy strawberries. I cut them up fairly finely because I don't like big chunks of frozen fruit in my ice cream. A little bit, but so you can see just a little bit, but I don't like to bite into it when it's icy cold. You can also use a smoothie maker. I've done that before, or a blender. Just please be careful not to make it all pureed totally, because all you'll get out of strawberries is just pure strawberry juice, and that's not what you want. You want a little bit of juice because you want that for the red that makes that beautiful strawberry ice cream flavoring, but you want a few bits and pieces of strawberry so that the ice cream will be just perfect. I use my potato masher, believe it or not, right in a little dish there. I throw in just a little bit of extra allulose over the top. Sometimes that helps to just mash them a little bit and make them a little bit softer, a little bit quicker. It seems to make the perfect consistency. The pieces aren't too small and they're not too big, and it gives you a nice amount of juice that, of course, again, will help color that ice cream so perfectly. I use the Cuisinart ice cream machine. I know you may have your own machine, and I think this ice cream would probably work beautiful in it. The Cuisinart ice cream machine is something that I've had for quite a while. It's so easy, and it always makes the perfect consistency every single time. It's done in about 30 minutes. And I keep the frozen part in my freezer at all time because you just never know when you just want to make ice cream. And it goes so quickly, you can do that. You can make it anytime. Start your supper, start your ice cream, eat your supper, and your ice cream is ready to go. Just pour it in while the machine is going around, plug it in, and just let it go around. I put the berries in separately. Now, I don't know why I do this, but it is just kind of a routine that I've gotten into, and it seems to work pretty well. It's so much fun to watch it set up and just to watch that machine go round and round. And as it does, it gets thicker and icier and thicker and looks more and more like ice cream. It is just so much fun. It really, it's something that you could do with your children, your grandchildren. Ice cream is just fun for everybody. It doesn't matter how old or how young you are. It's just fun, and it is so delicious. That pink color is so pretty. It's so inviting. Imagine a hot, sweltering hot summer day and a nice big bowl of this on your back porch. Oh my goodness, yes. Look how thick and frosty it's become. I always reach for my ice cream freezer containers. I keep them in my pantry. Because what I do is I take this ice cream in this state that it's in right now, and you could eat it right now. It's very soft serve like. I like to firm it up just a little bit, so I get these containers. They're perfect for ice cream because the entire amount that's in that ice cream maker will go into this ice cream, and it is considered, and I bought it as an ice cream container, and I'll list those below for you. But it holds everything. It's a 2-quart, just like the ice cream maker is a 2-quart maker. And I just scoop it out, and I put it back in my freezer and I let it set up. It does not get hard. It does not get hard. It stays nice and soft, and I'll tell you why in just a little bit. I'm going to put that back down into my freezer, and we'll eat it in just a little bit. And yes, as I'm pouring this out and putting it into the container, I want you to see how soft it is. I want you to see the beautiful pink shade. It's almost like my sweater I'm wearing. You can really see it beautifully against the gray stainless steel color of the inside ice cream machine there. It's just so pretty. And yes, like I said, you can eat it just the way it is right now. It is absolutely perfect. Just smooth it out, put the top on it, and put it back down in your freezer for just a little bit. And of course, you can put it down there overnight if you want, if you can wait that long, but just even a couple hours, and it really is just beautiful. Now, of course, when I'm done, I just take the innard there, the ice cream part, the frozen part, and just rinse it out and stick it right back in my freezer. Doesn't that look incredible? It's just like the finest creamery in your hometown ice cream shop. Can you believe we eat this way and lose weight? Now on to our favorite flavor, the chocolate. I start with the same basic ingredients, 2 cups of the cream, the heavy cream, 1 cup of that coconut milk, the unsweetened. Now the coconut milk helps to keep the ice cream soft while in the freezer. You don't want brick hard ice cream. You want it to still remain soft. So it doesn't become, you just don't want it rock hard. I can't stand rock hard ice cream. Sometimes you have to chisel out with a knife. That's no fun. You should always be able to use an ice cream scoop. I add my own vanilla. You know, I have a video, a very good video on how you can make your own homemade vanilla. And I'm going to link that below for you so that if you want to make this ice cream with your own homemade vanilla, you can do that. You need a little pinch of salt and some cocoa powder. Now this is just the Aldi brand of cocoa powder. If you want to use a finer, more expensive brand, you can, but it won't make much difference. It's all gonna be good. I'm also adding some protein and some collagen powder. So we get more protein, and you don't even know what's in there. It dissolves beautifully into the ice cream mixture. And I'm also, of course, adding that allulose as well to sweeten it. Give it a really, really good whisk because you have to make sure that you incorporate all that cocoa. Cocoa can be a little bit stubborn if you've worked with it when you try to incorporate it into any kind of a liquid. But don't give up. Just keep whipping it up there with your whisk, but don't make whipped cream. Just remind you again, it should still be very, very pourable when you pour it into the ice cream maker. It should not be thick like a whipped cream. It comes together very quickly and you're ready to pour it directly into the ice cream freezer. I just love watching it go around. The taste of this chocolate ice cream is a cross between your favorite fudgesicle and a Wendy's Frosty. I kid you not. That is exactly, if you close your eyes and eat this ice cream, you will get both of those tastes will come to your mind. I promise you. Of course, now as you're watching it and as it gets thicker and thicker, it is just so hard to resist not taking a taste. But most of the time I don't. Most of the time I just put in my little spatula and I just watch it. I just have to like put that down in there and feel it get thicker and thicker. And oh my goodness, look at that. I mean, that is just like a picture. I'm telling you, it's just absolutely beautiful. And of course, when I get it off this little plastic piece here, I'm going to have to take a taste. I just know that when I get over to the sink, and there I go. I just had to get it on camera. Well, I was hoping not to, but the camera was rolling and it caught me. And look at the mess I made. What a terrible mess. But of course I would make a mess. My beautiful red shirt. Oh well. But believe me, it was so worth it. Such a fabulous treat in my kitchen on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Scoop it up into your container and put it in the freezer for just a little bit. You want it to freeze up just a little bit, although, like I said before, just like with the strawberry ice cream, you could absolutely eat it right now. Just grab a spoon and go for it. I'm not going to say a word. Hey, remember, this is low carb, no sugar, and great fat. This is good for you, and you will lose weight just like Lou and I did. Tonight, our simple supper is going to be a homemade pizza. I'll be using a large, low-carb tortilla for our crust. I'm using my cast iron pan, but you could use a pizza stone as well. My stone is well used and probably over 25 years old. My sauce is delicious, if I do say so myself. It's so easy, but tastes just like the finest pizzeria in your area. Find the lowest carb crushed can of tomatoes that you can find at your grocery store. Then I add 2 tablespoons of either fresh or dried oregano. You want to make sure you use lots and lots of oregano for pizza sauces or to taste. A little bit of salt and pepper, some garlic powder, and some Italian seasonings. When you're done, you just put a cover on it and allow it to marinate on the counter for up to a day. It just gets better the more it sits on the counter. Cover your tortilla with the sauce. I'm adding some cool down cooked Italian sausage that I made the day before. Some red pepper. I had a little bit of red pepper in the refrigerator. Now, red pepper, I like to keep it in my refrigerator because it's high in vitamin C. And usually I'll cut a half off and I'll either put it on our dinner plates or I'll try to find a way to add it several times during the week just to make sure we get enough vitamin C. And a pepper is just so high in vitamin C. And it's also very low carb, so it's really great. Now you could use the yellow, or the orange, or the green. It doesn't matter. I just happen to have a red. I also had a little container of some pepperonis that were left over from something else I made, which of course goes perfectly on our pizza. It's also low carb. And then I'm going to put on some beautiful mozzarella cheese and lots of it. I usually grate my own mozzarella cheese, but we were in a hurry this day and had to make this lunch. This actually was our lunch. So I just used a grated package. I don't really like to do that, but it was still good. I can't tell you. I can't lie. It was still good. And look at it. Look how beautiful it comes together. I love making it in my cast iron pan, because when I'm done putting it together on the oven top, I can just open the oven door, grab the handle, and just put it in. And I don't have to worry about getting burned or anything like that. Yes, we are eating this way, and we are losing weight. This tortilla pizza is absolutely fabulous. Now, I also love my little herb garden that is right over my sunny kitchen window. I have some, what do I have up there? I have some rosemary, I have lots of parsley, and I have some basil. So I'm going to grab some basil, give it a quick wash, rinse, and just kind of cut it up with my fingers and sprinkle it all over the top of our pizza. And anytime you can add fresh herbs to anything, whether it's a pizza or a chicken dish, or sometimes I like to add rosemary with my steaks. Y'all know we love our steaks and our beef and our hamburgers, and rosemary just goes so beautifully with that. So having a little herb garden, that's kind of a treat. I really enjoy that. Beautiful. What a picture. Now go ahead and place this in the oven on 375 for approximately 30 minutes, or until the tortilla is crisp around the edges and the cheese is golden brown. Okay, so here's my favorite part of this entire video. I can hardly wait. The taste test. This ice cream is so smooth and so creamy. It's simply a picture, I'm telling you. It is company worthy. Absolutely your finest company. You could absolutely serve this. No one would ever know that it was sugar-free and delicious and healthy for you. Thanks for joining me today on Super at 60. I hope you enjoyed these recipes. I enjoyed making them for you. Do yourself a favor, grab a spoon, and treat yourself to these delicious, low-carb, good-fat recipes. See you on the next video. Please like and subscribe and leave me a comment. I love reading your comments, and I would really enjoy a thumbs up from you if you enjoyed today's recipes and today's video. I'll see you soon, friends. Bye now, and Lord bless.